welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this sunset crease look using my Reinassance palette to create it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Joanne Fraser and I'll be showing you how to create this look. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like this look. Give me a thumbs up. This is one of my first videos, so I'm still trying to work on my setup and my lighting. So if you have any requests for videos, please comment below. I'm gonna be putting all the products that I'll be using on the description box below. Please follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. And with all that, let's get started. Okay, let's prime my face. First, we're gonna start with the MAC Mineralized Charged Water. This is like a skin hydrating mist, and it just moisturizes your face to prepare for the makeup. Okay, now let's get fancy. To prime my face, I'm gonna be using the Guerlain Paris Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold Makeup Base. This feels so good, oh my god. Okay, now to prime my eyes, I'm gonna be using my favorite, which is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-hour anti-crease eyeshadow primer. Okay, now for my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. I'm using also my Sigma brush F60 to apply all over my face. And after doing this step, I always go in with my Real Technique based Miracle Complexion Sponge just to blend in all that. Since I have big pores in on my T-zone and on my chin and my forehead, I like to do these two steps to make sure I have that flawless canvas all over my face. Now for concealer, I'm going to be using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I'm going to be applying this on my bridge of the nose, my forehead, under my eyes, my cupid bow, and on my chin. Okay, now for contour, I'm going to be using my Cover FX Contour Kit palette. I'm going to be using the shade number 4, which is the G90. This palette is the medium deep. And I'm going to put this shade using my toothbrush. I'm going to put it on my forehead, on my cheeks, and on my nose. Now for blend all this in, I'm going to be using my Real Technique Miracle Sponge, Complexion Sponge, and I'm going to blend all this into my face. Okay, now to setting my highlighting areas, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Translucent Powder, and I'm going to be using my Real Technique Sponge Blender, and I'm going to put it under my eyes, on my forehead, on my nose, and on my chin. For the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder foundation powder on the same shade as my liquid one, which is the 3-in-1 Ivory Beige. I'm going to be using the sponge that comes with it, and I'm going to apply all over my face except for my under eyes. Okay, now for my eyes, I'm going to be using one of my favorite palettes from Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Reinassance. I'm going to start using my transition color, which is the raw sienna. I'm going to apply all that all over my eyes using my large blender from Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to blend this into my eyelid. Next, I'm going to be using the color Burnt Orange, and I'm going to be using my Pro Crease number 10 blender brush from Sephora, and I'm just going to apply this all over my transition color, and I'm going to take it up to my brow bone. Now for my crease, I'm going to be using the shade Love Letter, and I'm going to pack this color into my crease using my small blender brush from Too Faced. I'm gonna pack these colors until I get the right shade that I'm looking for. Don't worry if you put too much product in it, because this eyeshadows are super blendable. Now I'm gonna be using the same Sephora blender brush number 10, and I'm just gonna blend these two colors together. Okay, now for my eyebrow bone, I'm gonna be using the shade Vermeer. We don't use a small packing brush. And also with my Sephora number 10 brush, I'm gonna blend these two colors so we don't have harsh lines in it. Now time for the lids. Now for my lids, I'm going to be using the color Primavera, and I'm going to apply this with a small packing brush all over my lid. Also, a tip for this look, I put a little bit of Max Fix and I apply a second layer of the shade Primavera just to make my eyes pop a little bit more. Now with a powder brush, I'm going to take out my setting powder and I'm going to do my eyeliner, eyelashes off camera. Now for my under eyes, I'm going to be using the shade Love Letter, and I'm going to apply this on my under lashes on both eyes. After this, I'm going to be using a small liner brush, and I'm going to be using the shade Burnt Orange on my inner corners, and I'm going to blend these two shades together. While I'm doing this on my eye, my friend is around there. Now for my under eyes, to get more dimension, I'm going to be applying this Cypress Amber shade, and I'm just going to put this to create a little bit more deepness in my eyes. I'm going to get a little bit more Love Letter just to blend these three shades together and give us smooth eyes. Get some falls out of there. And now for my waterline, I'm going to be using the YOUNIQUE shade White. It is a waterproof liner. Sorry for my friends going back and forth. Okay, now time for bronze this face. I'm going to be using my bronzing MAC powder in the shade Refined Golden, using a bronzer powder brush. I'm going to put this on my forehead over my contour lines just to create more color into my skin. Okay, now for snatching my nose, I'm going to be using the same bronzing matte powder in the shade Refined Golden, and I'm just going to apply it on my nose, and I'm going to blend the rest of my face. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Laura Geller Baked Blush in the color Nectar, and I'm just going to put it over my cheeks just to create that dimension. Because I'm in love with blushes, I'm going to be using my Baby Cakes palette from Laura Geller, and I'm just going to apply all the colors over my blush. Now for highlight, my favorite palette is the ANASTASIA That Glow Kit, and I'm just going to glow my life with it. I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead, on my cupid bow, on my cheeks, and you know, girl, you can put it whatever you want as long as you love it. There's no good or wrong, just do you. Okay, now with the same palette, I'm gonna get the Drip in Gold shade from the ANASTASIA That Glow Kit, and I'm gonna put it on my eyebrow bone, on my inner corners, and also I'm gonna apply a little bit more on my cheeks because I wanna get that blind highlighter. Okay, now that we have all the powders in, I'm gonna set up my face using the Prep Fix from MAC to set up everything in place. Okay, now time for lips. I'm gonna be using my Marc Jacob in the shade Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Okay, I'm gonna apply this on my lips, and after doing this, I'm gonna go in with my lip gloss from the Peach collection from Too Faced, and that's my girls making me laugh over there. You will see the bloopers at the end. You're literally gonna die. Like it's so freaking funny. But yeah, that concludes this tutorial. So please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Sorry for all the crazy faces I was doing, but my two friends were right there when I was filming. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I can leave you here with some bloopers. See you in my next video. Bye.
Hey guys, it's Jo. Today I'm going to show you about my new gold water from MAC and my new gold primer that I can't find because it's really expensive, but I can lose it because I don't really care. Yes, love it, love it. Okay, I found it, it's right here. Yeah, so I really like this. Sometimes I just like put it on and then wash it right off because, I mean, why not? Just,
I mean, it's only $70.
Yeah, it's like $70, so. I'm gonna use that every day, morning and night. And then I'm also gonna take this little brush right here. Yeah. Okay. And what I do with this is I brush my eyelashes like that. Just like that. Okay. Okay. And then you're gonna take it and then you're gonna like go like that.
It's great for hair dye too.
Yeah.
You know, covering those grays.
Yeah, and that's it for the tutorial today. Sorry you guys can't look as beautiful as me. Okay, bye!